Good evening, brothers, sisters, and gender norm resistors. It's time to get back into some more Satisfactory with me, your host, Ollamh. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, we're back at it. We're going to try and keep things streamlined and automated. So yesterday we did all the onboarding, all the startup and blah, 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 and all that good crap. We actually got really far. We actually got really into it, and really, I mean, things are looking pretty good, actually. So, but today we're gonna try and make a bit more sense out of things and kind of streamline them a bit more and everything. So, with that said, let's go ahead and just go ahead and load up the game here, and we'll get going. All right, give OBS a little time to realize that the game is actually there. OBS. That's a really poor choice of names, isn't it? Like OBS. Sounds like you're not believing what they're saying. Strange. For some reason, my monitor is saying one channel is stronger than the other for some reason. Give me just a moment here. Let me see if I can't fix that. All right, now it's saying, wow, it's just, yeah. That's really weird. Hang on a moment here. Let's should not be doing that. Alright, let's try and pull it from this side. Alright, still looking a little wonky, doesn't it? Yeah, that... Alright, let's see. Yeah, it's still kind of off to the side. That's really weird. That is really bizarre, but okay. So, first thing we're gonna do is... we're gonna cause a power failure. On purpose. On purpose. Because we are going to want to organize things. So we can do foundations. We've got plenty of plates. We should have... oh yeah, we've got plenty of concrete coming in too, so that's good. Oh, by the way, we also can come over here and launch you. So now we have the clearing...
Milestone reached. Biofuel will ensure maximum efficiency of biomass burners. To aid in biofuel production, you are now capable of removing foliage that consists primarily of wood. Additionally, R&D inflated your pocket dimension.
Excellent. Okay, so... okay, so we've got these two kind of... so we've got both of you guys. You are a constructor doing iron rods. You're doing iron rods. And then they're joining together and then splitting here. With two going off and one going into being made for that. Okay. Well, what we can do... all right. We're going to wait for it to empty out. And we're going to start deconstructing stuff. Because what we're going to do is we're going to stack these bad boys up. So, alright. So we've got our two... our smelters here, which is great. Actually, we could just bring our second smelter right up here. Now we've got those. So, now we need to, say, put down some foundations. So we're going to put down a foundation here. And here. Then we're going to say, put down our constructors... here and here. Now we're gonna say we're gonna put up some walls here and here, and oh, you are actually a bit off. Okay. Oops. Alright, that should be... so then we're gonna say we need a foundation up here. up here. Now we need a way to get up to those. So... Alright, there we go. Now we're going to say... We're going to put a constructor up there. So, okay. So now, from this constructor, we want to, say, take a conveyor belt up. Wait. Did I put that in backwards? I think I did. Yes, I did. Okay. There we go. That's better. So now, logistics, conveyor, up. Alright, so now we can come up here. Whoa, okay. Not quite, not do that. That was not what we wanted to. Hello there, gamers. Welcome. I am trying to do, like, actual organization and stuff. Alright, so see, we need to make sure that this is up high enough. There we go, that's better. So we want to say you to here. You can read it in my hand. I don't really give a damn. Got my pocket full of sand. I don't really give a damn. You can read it in my hand. I don't really give a damn. Got my pocket full of sand. So now if we take you... you over. There we go. Not the neatest job ever, but hey, it'll do its job. So now we've got our metal rods being made up and around. For right now, yes. For right now, yes. It is very much a kind of a base building type of thing. So, okay, so we need a converger here. Actually, we don't really need a converger because we can just say you to there and you to there. So now this guy is going to come out. Okay, so there are our screws are going to come from up top, and our rods are going to come from down there, which is good. So let's get rid of all of this stuff that we don't really need right here. So rods can go straight across. But we will want a converger here. But we're gonna want a splitter up here. So now we can take you from here. Oh, too steep. too steep. Okay. I need a splitter first. Because we're going to need you to come down and split. And then we're going to take you on out. Like there. And then we're going to need this one out to here. Oh, wait a second. Nope, we don't want to go all the way out there because we need a converger so that everything is coming back together, basically. Because we are going to want our... Wow, that looks all kinds of horrible, doesn't it? And then from there, we say there to there. So now we've got our metal rods coming through here around this splitter into this converger. We've got our screws will be coming down, splitting, some going off that way, some going this way, and then this will take them all the way down and into a storage facility, which is good. Alright, so now we are going to take these down. We're going to rework how this is angled. Because we're probably going to put like an assembler here. So we're going to go ahead and lay down a foundation here. And we're going to build up put a constructor there. We are actually going to turn you around, good sir. No, we need a miner. Yes, there we go. Wait, when did you regrow that? How did you regrow that? I don't... how the hell do you regrow something like that? Like, that should not be... You shouldn't be able to regrow that. Alright, so you are going to kind of be aimed this way. Now we need a smelter, but we're going to put the smelter at an angle like this. So that we can say, take you from there to there, take you from there to there. So that's going to be there. Then we're going to put a splitter here. We're going to take a conveyor going up that way. So now we're going to say you're going to make metal plates. you're gonna make iron ingots. Let's go ahead and get everything labeled out here. So you're gonna be making iron rods. You're gonna be making iron rods. You're gonna be making screws. You're going to be making iron ingots. You're going to be making... Okay, you're already making iron ingots. That's good. And you're growing... And you're making those. Okay, cool. So... And we've already got this kind of organized. So this one's making metal wires. This one's making cables. And see, it's still splitting, so for every 2 metal wires, we're getting for 2 wires, we're getting 1 cable. You know, that's actually a pretty alright setup. We don't need to compact that down, because we're not, like, really running into any kind of problems space-wise here. So, we're good there. Now, we do need to change out our production for our stuff here. I do want to, you know, I really do want to change out this stuff. We can improve our storage stuff here a lot better. So, for example, where do we ultimately want our storage? That's a big question. So I'm thinking we're gonna do our storage like right about here. So it's kind of right there beside it. And we'll go ahead and do our storage up. So we're going to have our concrete and iron plates going into concrete, iron plates, and our So all right. Well, let's go ahead and create some of our convergers. So we're going to want mergers. And I fucked those right up. So yes, we want you guys facing that way. So, alright. So we can say, take you guys... Really? Really? Alright, fine. Stupid. Why did you even let... Oh my god. I just realized those are backwards over there. Well, okay, only the bottom one is backwards. Alright, so yes, you're in down here. Out on the other side. Yes. Okay. All right. So I really wish it would be like, oh, hey, you know, so where are you trying to go with this? And be like, oh, okay, so yeah, you're good. Or be like, no, you kind of fucking this up. No, that... Alright, that should be good, right? Yes, okay. So, boom, boom. You guys are too close. I could tell that without even really looking too hard. It's like, nope, you guys are way too close. Wait, what are you... What? No. There. Thank you. All right. Usually put you in there. So now see it's splitting off from there. Once we put the assembler up there, we'll have that just come down and into one of the mergers. Now this one, we can just take you and say you straight over to there. All right, so now we've got that merging into there. You guys are just the screws. You are just that. You are the straight screws that we're ready, that we can go ahead and... And then that one's going to be the one that is going to need to go up. Okay. So I think we've got everything here. So screws, wires, and cables go in here. So all right, screws, wires, and cables. So wires, cables, screws, sort. So yeah, cables, wires, and screws will go into here. Plates and... So our plates and our concrete will go into this one. There we go. And our reinforced plates will go up here. So let's see here. These should be empty now, right? Yes. Not quite, because we still got some metal rods in that one. Alright, so our metal rods are going to go into this one as well. Really? Do I really want the... Well, yeah, because, okay, so, alright, the metal rods are going here. Screws are not going in there. Wow, we've got a lot of metal rods. Like, we were cranking out the metal rods. Alright, so screws, so plates, screws, and concrete are going into there. Right, because you're doing the plates. Our screws and our... Okay, so our screws... Yeah, these are our screws that are combining then with our iron rods. Okay. And you guys are coming along here, and you're going into here. But I really think that that's a bit too much into just that one. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring you up to here. And we are going to actually go ahead and take you. To here. Then you into there. Alright, that's good. That is good. So now we do need to do some funky stuff with the constructors for our power supplies. All right, we put all of our plates in here, didn't we? Yep, okay. So, all right, we are going to want... Oh, we also put all our concrete away, too. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. All right. So now we can make our foundations. And now we do up our walls here. Gotta be too high to... And then our foundation there and there. Now we can do our constructor, which we actually do want it outputting on that side, away from our... away from that. And then we're going to say we need a merger. Like right about here. So that you can go into there. You can go into there. And we need ramps. And then we need a constructor going... We want the output going towards... there, and we need to grab our cables. All right. So yeah, I do have a plan. I actually do know what I'm doing, believe it or not. So now we want a constructor. All right, we need reinforced plates, which means we're gonna need some screws. All right, so now we're good. Now, I do wish that we could automate, like I said, I do wish we could automate just like collecting up wood and stuff, but unfortunately, that's not a possibility. So we want in on this side, out on that side. Now we want a conveyor belt. There. 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 And then we are going to want a storage facility right down here. All right. So now we're gonna organize these. So you are gonna. This one's gonna be making biomass from leaves. This one's gonna be making biomass from wood. Hello there, Ras. And this one is going to be making solid biofuel from the biomasses. And then it's going to be outputting it directly into that storage container. Although, now that I look at it, I don't love the placement of that one. I would rather have it... I would like to have this one, like, over here. So kind of close to there. I don't have enough rods. Okay, there we go. So there we go. So now that's kind of right beside all of our bioburners. Alright, I think everything's... Oh, let's make sure that we've actually got everything hooked back up to power. That would be a good thing. Because I don't think we do. No, we do not. Alright, there's all of that hooked up. Let's see how much stuff we need hooked up. We need to hook back up here. So, all right, looks like that's hooked up. That's hooked up. Okay, I think everything is running. I think everything should be running now. So let's throw the circuit breaker and see what breaks. But see, now we are making everything. We should be making everything just fine, and we should be. Alright, everything is burning just fine. Nothing has broken. No pops, no nothing. That's good. Alright, so now we need to come in here. We need to find out what it takes to make a chainsaw. We have everything but 5 reinforced plates. Which we have more than enough to make 5 reinforced plates. So now we can make a chainsaw. But a chainsaw exclusively runs on solid biofuel. So we need to drop some biomass in here so that we're actually making some solid biofuel. And then we can start chopping down some trees. So we'll be able to, so we'll really be grabbing some wood and leaves and stuff a lot faster. Because not only can we chop down a tree, but it also takes out a selected area. Like within a certain radius, it will chop down. Like if I chop down this tree, it should take out that cactus and stuff. Oh wait, that's a tree. That's not a shrub. Alright, so now we can come in here and say, hey, you want leaves? Cool, we give you leaves. You want wood? We got wood. So now that's creating biomass, which is then going up over, being made into solid biofuel, and then dumped into here. So we can break out our trusty little chainsaw and start harvesting up a lot of stuff. Mycelia.
The mycelia within this fungus suggests strong molecular bonding features frequently observed in adhesives and medicine, both beneficial for field research. A new research tree can now be accessed in the mound.
So yeah, see, we're getting a lot of wood, a lot of leaves and stuff for one piece of solid biofuel. So yeah, that's gonna, and because we've got so much of our stuff automated while we're collecting up fuel, our factory is just chugging away, which is good. So yeah, that is kind of how you want to, that's how you want to play the game. And interestingly enough, what is oh, my inventory is full. That's why it was like, oh hey, no, we're only getting you're only getting a couple things, because your inventory is full, you idiot. But yeah, see, we've got concrete, we've got screws, we've got wire, we've got cables. Wires and cables going into here. Screws and rods going into there. So cables. Rods are no longer going in there. They're going up here. So let's keep everything sorted. So we're getting plates and concrete into here. And up here, we've got nothing yet, but that will be our reinforced plates once we start manufacturing them. So now we can come over here. We can say, all right, there's 200 wood. There's 500 leaves. Have at it, buddies. See, our biomass is still working really well because the biomass only burns one every 6.6 minutes. Whereas the solid biofuel is one every 2.6 minutes. Wait, so biomass is better? I mean, it's taking 6.6 minutes. Or no, it's it's burning 6.67 biomass per minute. Okay. I don't know how I was reading that, but all right. So we're ready to go. We can do field research, which needs 300 wire, 300 screws, and 100 plates. So let's take a look at what we've got here. We've got the 100 plates. I don't know why I was putting the plates up there. We've got the wire. And we've got the screws. So yeah, we've got everything we need for that to finish up the research.
The map has been unlocked.
So we need 15 wire and 5 reinforced plates.
Analysis machine, referred to as the MAM, will allow R&D to provide new technologies, items, and buildings based on samples collected in the field. To ensure a greater chance of success during exploration, an upgraded tool belt has been provided, as well as an object scanner and beacons. Note: the object scanner requires calibration via the MAM to enable detection of specific objects.
So we should be... Oh, right. We need the... I forgot to grab the cables. So now we can build our MAM. Which means we can actually research stuff now. So we can research the mycelia, for example. We can research fabric now. We can research our bacon shrooms. I don't know why. I don't know whose brilliant idea it was to come up with bacon shrooms, but I mean, mushrooms that taste like bacon, I could see that being very popular. Very, very popular. All right, so we'll go ahead and we'll select that one. So we need a lot of plates, a lot of screws. And a lot of cables. All right, so let's... All right. We have to wait for it to come back down. Hello? Oh, Georgie. Georgie. You coming back down? Ooh, you just heard you enter the atmosphere. There you are. So in order to be able to build better things for our company, we have to send shit off to our company. All right, so we've got a lot of stuff that we need to... All right, so I am going to go ahead and swap that out. How are you doing as far as that? Oh, we can just dump in some more biomass into that. So yeah, everything is like super automated at this point. So we can actually just be like, hey, I'm gonna go around and like saw some trees down and stuff. All right, we've got a secondary hand spot now, so we don't have, so we're not sitting here just being like, oh hey, You have to choose whether you want a defensive item or you want your chainsaw. So yeah, I am interested it will be interesting to see if they actually, like, how much of a storyline they put into this. I'm hoping they put a good story in it too, kind of like Subnautica, where it's like, oh hey, you know, you are here to find good shit and build us a factory. Oh, but by the way, did we mention that there's some strange shit going on? Like, they already told us that we are only the 3rd drop pod that has successfully landed here. Which should be concerning. It should be very concerning. I don't know how many drop pods they sent down, but we're only the 3rd to survive. And that's the way they put it, too. It wasn't just, oh, hey, you're the 3rd one to land. No, you're the 3rd one to survive. Which is not good. So I think it's these rotten ones that give us the mycelia. Or potentially give us the mycelia? Yes. All right, there we go. That should give us... Oh, yeah, we've got a lot of stuff. So, actually, what we could also do, now that I'm thinking about it, if we come up here and we build a couple more supply chests here. So I want... Right, I need... Put it away. Put it away. What do we need? We need rods and plates. Rods and plates. Plates. Rods. So, we're going to want all of our leaves in here. So, all right, sort that. Leaves, leaves. And our wood goes in there. So now, see, that's going to feed it so that we don't have to do it like... If we have 2 stacks of 500 leaves, we can just dump them all into here, and it's going to feed it into there as it needs it. Same with the wood. So now everything, that's a whole lot better of a way to do it. So now we can come over here. We've already got one of you switched over to the solid biofuel. We've got 2 of you switched over to the solid biofuel. So what are we at? We are at 81. Max consumption is 81. Max capacity is 100. So we are doing pretty good. All right, we need wires. We need screws. We need a lot of screws. Wow, they're needing a lot of screws and a fair number of plates too. I wish there was a way we could automate just putting this shit in here. I mean, we can go ahead and just make some plates. We make them a little bit faster than the automated system, but, you know. We actually have to sit here and do the shit. Not a huge fan of, but, you know, I mean, what else are we going to do? We've got plenty of fuel going in. We've got our fuel system taken care of. We've got plenty of fuel as is. So we need, what, 135 plates. We need an extra 59 cables. And then we need like 76 screws. Oh, I was wrong on the screws. It's off by 10. And launch. So
Milestone
now,
reached. More complex assembly of parts can now be automated. Project assembly parts can now be constructed and sent up via the space elevator. Note: project parts are too complex to produce by hand.
so see, we need screws and rods for our rotors. So we need 4 rotors. Four rotors, 10 cables, and 8 reinforced plates. How many plates do we need? We need 6 plates per 12. Actually, we could probably just come over here and be like, hey, we're going to snag the plates that we need. We're going to snag the screws that we need. Or at least a fair number of the screws that we need. Oh yeah, we can make, okay, so cool. Because the reinforced plates are made through assemblers, the rotors are made through assemblers as well, so. And now we need a ramp going up here. Oh, I don't have the concrete for it. Whoops. We should have more than enough concrete for, yeah. We need more iron plates. So, okay. Nope. That was actually incorrect. We wanted to go... Okay, so we do want to go up there. Okay. I'm going to start taking you up already. Okay, are you gonna stop? Okay, good. No. You want an assembler. What does that say? Floor is too steep? How do you figure that? Alright, you know what? We're gonna say you... That'll take us all the way up to there. Okay, so assembler. How do you figure the floor is too steep? That's an even floor. Oh, do we need to do... Alright, fine. Can we do a foundation? There we go. All right. Ooh, okay. Ah, okay. That was poor jump. That was a piss poor jump. Okay, so now we want to take you from there down in. Oh. All right, so you're. Now we say make reinforced plates. All right, so we should be manufacturing reinforced plates now. And that's probably nearly maxing out our... So yeah, that is functioning now. So now, see, yeah, now our maximum consumption is 96 megawatts. So we're going to need another power plant before too long. Before we make another construction item, we are going to need another power plant. So see, yeah, our wood is maxed out, but it's pumping out biomass and it's kind of getting clogged up here. Alright, and now everybody is done. So yeah, so our bigger ones are better because they're burning 4 per minute versus our built-in ones, which are doing 2.6 per minute. Wait, that doesn't make any sense. Why is that? Okay, but that's putting out 30 megawatts versus 20. Okay, so that's why it's actually burning more because it's producing more. So, all right, logistics number 2 is the next one because that's going to provide us with faster belts, stackable conveyor poles, and faster conveyor lifts. See, those are just regular those are, well, let me see here. Yeah, those are just regular poles. So now we can actually have 2, one up top, one at the bottom, so we can actually have them running parallel, one right over the other, which will ease up a lot. That'll just ease up a lot of shit, period. All right, there's that, there's that, there's that. So we need iron bars. Iron bars. We need... Actually, we don't need anything from you. We do need plates. Alright, so we can say dump you guys in, dump you in. And we can just go ahead and make some iron plates by ourselves. But yeah, so we are, everything is getting much more streamlined. It's much more streamlined. It's much better. And if I'm correct, I think, yeah, so we've got a couple more things, but then we need to work on our space elevator. Which, yeah, that's going to be fun. The space elevator is, you can start it off, and then, again, you're making stuff in order to send up in the space elevator that somehow then improves the space elevator. I'm not entirely sure how that works. All right, we can put our concrete back for now. So we need 60... Yeah, we need 60... No, we need 70. 70 iron plates. Which we've got a ton of iron because when we deconstructed when we picked up our portable miners and stuff like that, that just dumped all of that iron into our inventory. So yeah, once we get the space elevator, I think that's probably where we're going to go ahead and call it for tonight. I mean, just the organization that we've done will help out. I mean, obviously we're going to need to reorganize everything and switch it out for the faster stuff once we get the ability to. Yeah, this game really does kind of have the feel of Civilization. It really does. Actually, it kind of has the feel of the not Civilization, but what was the other one? It was kind of the offshoot of Civilization. Like you have the Alpha Centauri. You can in Civilization you could send off your people out to Alpha Centauri, and they actually did make a game where it was like, hey, whatever happened to those assholes? You know, you just shot them into space with hopes that they would actually make it. But what really happened to them? So yeah, see, this one we can say, once we get these together, we can actually just have those running parallel up to, like, this point, then one goes, and then have them split off rather than having this one run along the ground. Okay, that would make sense. That it would make sense just to call that one Alpha Centauri, because it's like, well, you're going to Alpha Centauri. All right, come on, get it up to 200, please. There we go. Now we're gonna come through here. To make sure everything is filled up fully. And we can build another one over here. So we need iron plates, iron rods, and wires. Okay. Take your wires. We'll take one thing of iron rods. We'll take the iron. Take the iron plates. Thank you. And we'll throw another biomass burner onto everything here. And we need a cable. So we drop you in. We drop a cable onto here to hook it up to the system. So now we've got a max capacity of 130. So we should be good for adding in another assembler. What is the draw of an assembler? An assembler draws 15 watts per hour, or whatever. So, all right, what? So the question is what do we need going into the assembler for a rotor? So for a rotor is screws and rods. Okay. Wait a second. Aren't you... Yeah, screws and rods are just going up there. So we could actually just, like... So if we put a splitter here... Alright, so we're gonna grab some cement. Gonna come over here. Nope. You to there. We're gonna take you... What? Why are you... Alright, we're going to take you here, but we're going to bring you up. They're going to bring you down. Now we're going to say we need an assembler. Because see, we're going to say take you to about here. We're going to bring you out to about here. And see. Wait, why are you only sending... Okay, there we go. Okay, you know what? I don't like the way that's working. It doesn't seem to be working quite right, so we actually were going to want to do the... We're actually going to want to do things before we get to that. Okay, no problem. So from here, all right, so actually this is going to work out better because now we're just sending all our screws up there because we need... Okay, before we do that, let's make sure I don't want to just be like, oh, hey, we're just going to pump in a bunch of... Take all... I want you... I want you... Okay. Yeah, because we should be making sure that we are, like, that we are actually putting in our faster and better conveyor belts. Get that first, then worry about everything else. Because otherwise, we're putting down conveyor belts that we're just going to have to pick right back up just a little bit, and that's just insanity. I prefer not to go down the insane path. Alright, so we need 3 more. Come on, you can make one more for Daddy, can't you? Just one more? Thank you. Alright, so, here's the question.
Milestone reached. Improved versions of conveyor belts and conveyor lifts are now accessible. To encourage additional verticality, conveyor poles now have a stackable variant.
So we need 9. Wow. So wait. So here's the question. Oh, wow. So, okay. All right. So that's a bit. That is some expensive shit. That is some seriously expensive shit. All right. So we want a splitter here. And so you come into here. You come into there. You come out to... Oh, never mind, I don't have enough plates quite yet. Alright, so we've got screws, and we've got iron rods. Cool. So now we need 9 reinforced plates and 4 rotors, and we can make an assembler to make rotors. No, we need reinforced plates. So we've got more than enough to make our rotors. What do we need for... So we need 6 plates per reinforced plate, and we need 2, so we need 12 iron plates. Okay. Not a problem. All right, there we go. So now we can be making rotors as well. So now we're going to say production assembler. Now we need just iron plates for that. And then we can have that conveyor belt go up there. Yes, I like that plan. I like this plan. I'm excited to be a part of it. So you are going to make rotors. Now we need a power pole that's got an opening on it. There we go. So that should be in and making. And we need more plates. Oh, hey, look! Our little lander's back. Hey, buddy. So, all right, we can take you. Grab some extra plates. We'll go up to whoa, okay. That wasn't good. I mean, I suppose we could have just put this one right up here with this, but it would have been a bit much as far as... Okay, so we're going to take you to there. And then we're going to take you down to there, but we need more plates. Right, we can go ahead and make a few extra plates ourselves. All right, so yeah, this is looking good. I mean, it's looking like a mess. It is looking like a mess. And sure, we really should all right, so now that's going down, joining up with our reinforced plates. So reinforced plates and rotors are going to be in that top one. This is really looking like a mess, and we should probably look into like a total revamp. But we're not going to do that right now. We will continue making a mess of shit until we know what, make sure that we have, basically make sure we have enough for our smart conveyor belts and our faster conveyor belts and stuff. And then we'll look at revamping everything and streamlining it and being like, okay, where does this need to break? Like where do our iron rods need to break from? We may converge the iron rods, then split them so that one's going that way, one's going up to be turned into screws, and then one's going out to be into this assembler over here. So what do we need? What do we need for the space elevator? We need plates, wires, concrete, and metal rods. Okay. All of which we should actually have. Let's okay, so we need 1,500. Wow, that's a lot. That's a lot of, ooh. All right, concrete, we need 500. We need 400 rods. So yeah, we need a lot of iron plates, which actually iron plates, we're doing pretty good as far as constructing those. And wire, we've got a pretty good constant input of wire. So, all right. So our iron plates are what we're really hurting on. That's what we really need to focus on for the space elevator. In rod we trust. Oh no. Not the rods we're making. We're making it. I mean, yeah, we have pure iron, but it's not necessarily, I mean, that's not necessarily going to be like a really good solid iron rod. And at the sheer volume that we're constructing them, yeah, I would honestly question their strength. I really would. See, I have not watched I haven't watched any Simpsons in like forever. Maybe at the end of the week we'll go through and I'll actually like go through things and like plan it out and then say, okay, so here's what we need to do. Homer as an astronaut is a terrifying, is just a truly terrifying thought. So yeah, once we get our space elevator up to created and the initial space elevator base, that will enable us to open up more research. Which we still have some stuff that we need to research, but it'll open up a lot more. Which is good. Sorry, it looks like we can smelt iron and create iron plates at about the same rate as they get added into the container. So maybe we're a little bit faster, so we'll go up to like 75. I guess 76 seems we make 2 at a time. All right. Because, yeah, the sheer amount of shit that we need to make this space elevator is ridiculous. It is just sheer insanity. Alright, so you should have about 70 in here, I think. No, we are way faster. We are way faster at making them than the automated system. Like from raw ore to finished iron plate, we are a lot faster. So we need to make 42 more, and we'll have the iron plates. And at that point, the wire, we should be good as far. We should be pretty good as far as wire goes. I think. But yeah, the rotors and the rotors and the smart plates, or not the smart plates, the reinforced plates, will wind up helping us make will help us make smart plates, which we need for a lot of the more advanced shit. Okay, there's everything but the wire. So now we need to see how much wire do we have. We're getting there on the wire. I mean, we still have some copper that we can smelt in ourselves. So we can at least make some wire just ourselves. Not much. Now, here's the question. Is there any backlog? It doesn't look like there's any backlog. Not for the wires. There might be a bit of a backlog at the smelter. If there is, we can just grab the finished ore and use that to make copper wire ourselves. That's pumping out. That's pretty steady. See, yeah, it's there. Yeah, it was. There was a little bit of a backlog at the smelter. It just couldn't push it out fat. You know, it had more in stock than what it could put out on the conveyor belt, which a faster conveyor belt would help with that. But yeah, I think we're gonna, like, right out there in that wide open land, we're just gonna put that out there. because I don't want to take up too much space. I don't want to take up a massive amount of space near our base. All right, so we need to make less than 200. We've got more than enough ore to manage that, or ingots to manage that. So, all right, come on. There we go. So we can now make our space elevator. How is our? It's at, you know, they're through 50. They're about a quarter of the way through their massive supply. All right, we want to be well away from everything when we construct the space elevator. Yeah, I think there should be good. I think there should be good. I love how it's just like random bits flying out, but it's like, oh no, we know exactly what to do with it. Down comes the bit from... there we go. And we have connection. So now we can see it needs 50 smart plates, which can only be made in an assembler. So which takes rotors and reinforced plates to make one of each to make one smart plate. The assembler can produce it 2 per minute. So we'll need to have that at the end of those. It looks like we are out of leaves. We have a log jam as far as our So yeah, we've kind of holy shit. That is a lot of solid biomass. But we can also come over here and say, now we can get to, so we've constructed that. Now we actually have to actually get our 50 smart plates in order to do that. Now we can do an awesome sink. So if we have got excess resources, fear not, for Fix It does not waste. The newly developed Awesome Sync turns your useful part straight into research data as fast as you can supply it. Participating pioneers will be compensated with coupons to spend in our Awesome Shop. Then we can build an Awesome Shop. For employees, go the extra kilometer. We have set up a special bonus milestones and rewards. Get your coupons with the Awesome Sync program now. We also have the color cartridge. So we can do custom paint jobs, basically, and all that stuff. So, cool. All right. So, yeah, it's this top one here that's, see, we've got 26 plates. Once we reach 50 plates and 50 rotors, we can take those, create a separate assembler over here that's just a separate assembler somewhere. I don't know if is there an input on this bad boy? There should, well, yeah, there actually is an input there. So we could like put one here and just have that pumping straight in so that it's just automatically putting in those parts. But yeah, this thing's fucking massive and just kind of an eyesore, really. But yeah, so I think that's where I think this is where we're going to end for today. Because like I said, this just feels like a good stopping point. We kind of streamlined everything and made it a little bit prettier, but then we made like a big old fucking mess. And like I said, it's gonna really take some time to actually just be like, okay, you know, we need to get everything properly organized. But at least our power, you know, we're doing fine as far as power. We can actually go through and fill up all of our so now everybody's got plenty of fuel. We'll go ahead and save the game. And yeah, that's where we're going to end for today, I think. Like I said, it's just a good stopping point. It's good. It's a good stopping point. It's a good, yeah, it just feels like a good place to end for today. As always, thank you guys very much for watching. If you liked the video, don't forget to hit the like button. If you're new here, don't forget to press the subscribe button. If you want to be kept up to date of when we go live and stuff like that, make sure to ring the bell. But also check out the social media links down below, the Facebook page, the Twitter account, the Tumblr account, and the permanent invite for our Discord server, where I always make sure to notify you of when we go live and stuff like that. All that so that you can stay tuned for more from Ollamh Productions. Cheerio!